Good morning, folks. It is a little after 10 a.m. Have not had breakfast yet. But I got me one of those ham subs from the Subway. So needless to say, the low fat for this month, going to Subway as part of the diet, it is on. It is on like Donkey Kong. I've had this shirt tucked away for a while. Been a long time since I had this one. Woo! Feeling. Look at that right there. That getting jacked. That getting jacked right there. How's everybody doing this morning? I'm excited. I got breakfast today and lunch at the same time. So here's how we're going to handle this sub situation. I'm going to eat a 6-inch for breakfast, a 6-inch for lunch, and then I'll try to get another for supper time. So, and we can add some things in too, right? Like I can eat some Brussels sprouts or some different things, but basically, I got all the protein I need. They loaded this thing down with ham. All the protein, and I got the salt and pepper. I got the vinegar, not the oil, the vinegar on here. I got yellow mustard. And a good thing, about bringing it home, you could add some things to it, that you like, which we may do that. We may do that today, because I got something I think would be good on here. Condiment wise, of course, I guess you could add vegetables. I got some things I could add in that department too. We got all month to go though, we can't do everything today, we got other videos to make, so I don't know if I'm crazy about that sticker they put on there. I tore my paper all to heck here. So that one's softer than yesterday's right there. Look at that. Look at that. This time I got some cucumber on there. Got the jalapenos, lettuce, pickles, banana pepper, all of the favorites. Got on that wheat again. And I'm already looking at 7,487 steps for this morning already. So we pound this breakfast in here. Save the other half for lunch. I've been swinging them dumbbells this morning. Got the soreness, feeling tight. Man. I've been working on some push-ups too. I'm not great at them. I'm getting better though. Getting better. Not great at them. That's good right there. That's real good. I got me some morning coffee. Coffee, like I've said, increases stomach acid and digestion. I just drink it straight black. It's not the most optimal thing to go with a sub, but hey, it is breakfast. Oh, got to get the energy in. Get them 10,000 steps in early today. I want to try to hit 20,000 today. Be some go out there and walk like a beast. Might even take y'all along on some walking bill. We've been doing some work out there for Halloween. Getting some things together. We usually have a Halloween party. So usually when I'm wearing this, it's on like Donkey Kong shirt. That means there's a rumble in the air. I can smell a hint of one. Not quite sure yet how that's going to go. We shall see. But if a rumble does break out, which it could, and it has in the past, if a rumble were to break out right now, a weight loss rumble, my weapon of choice would be the low-fat diet, combined with a little bit of this Subway thrown in. We're going to be talking about these all month long. Yesterday we was talking about that little bit of turkey, and now we're talking about that ham. Like I said in the past, when I've done similar protocols to this, I was on the road a lot. Had things that I had to get accomplished, I was on the road just about all day, every day for like a long time. So I didn't get to swing the dumbbells quite as much. I didn't get to put in those steps like I'm putting in now. I think all that's going to make a difference toward helping me keep the weight off this time. As long as I keep those activities focused and going. For those of you just chiming in, I said I got me a scale weight on the 1st. I will be showing that at the end of the month. First day of next month. And the weight loss results we have had on a low-fat diet with some Subway thrown into the mix. But yeah, there's a lot you can do to add on to this. A lot. And of course, you can make your own subs at home too. We may get into some of that. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Should we get into some homemade stuff along the way while we're doing this at the same time? That should keep it from getting boring, right? Right? Yeah, we can do some of that. Probably come up with some things to keep it very interesting and make it even better than it already is. definitely, we can do that. All right, so I saved the bigger half because they never cut them. They never cut them exactly even. I saved the bigger half for lunch. Just now 10:27, not quite 10:30 a.m. in the morning just yet. And we've already got a lot of steps in, and I'm just gonna save the rest of this bad boy for lunchtime. I'm gonna wrap it up the best way I can. I tore that paper. Gotta kind of, yeah, save it here. They give it this nifty little bag that it goes in, so I just stick that in the refrigerator, finish my coffee. Ah, man, good. As good as it is, I want that cold soda in behind it too. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Any of you rumblers out there, make yourself known in the comments now. Speak now, forever hold your peace, because it is on like Donkey Kong. It sure is. Here we go. Oh. Coffee complete. Half a sub complete. Breakfast is down and done. Time to go for a walk. Alright, so this is a part of it. Walking. And I got this structure here. And see if I can point y'all in that direction up there. I got me a beam up there I can hang on a little bit and grip on. Been trying to mess with a little bit of that too. Right there, that solid beam right there. Just until I can get something better built for out here, but right there. I can pull myself up a little bit with that. So I've been working on that and grip strength and everything else in between. So trying to, put in a little more effort than just the walking. And true to my word, I got my walking track back now. I still got some work to do over here. But yeah, this is my favorite little walking path here. It's between my house and the neighbors. They got them fancy pines planted down through there. That power company will probably cut them soon. Those neighbors didn't plant them, the ones that lived there before did. And I knew sooner or later they was going to grow up big enough to start touching that power line. And there's the first ones touching the power line now. But the power company keeps this cut, so. But yeah, this is my favorite little walking path. There's a spider messing up my walking path already. Look at you. Let me find me a stick to knock that web down with. I can go build it somewhere else. This is my path. Get out of my path. Surprised there's not more of them down through here, actually. Just as I say that, I find one. During this time of year, you go out in the woods, man, they get all in your face and everything, they're everywhere. Yes, it is nice. I usually ride my side-by-side around through here. So we're at the main road now, looking at my uncle's land over there. This leads me in the front yard of my parents' place. Which we are neighbors to. Yeah, it's my folks' place. And yeah, I'm just gonna cut through this way. It don't matter which way you walk when you own the property. And look at these hills and valleys, I'm telling you. Camera don't do them justice. I'm going down a slope and right back up one now. Heading into that tree line right there. That's a pecan. It's a pecan tree. Pecans didn't do too well on it this year. They're small and insignificant. Oh, I see some bigger ones up there. I want to try to plant some of those. See if I can get them to turn into a tree. Because out in my parents' front yard over there by the well, we used to have a pecan tree, and that tree that I just showed you came off of it. Squirrel had buried a pecan there, and a tree sprouted from it. So since that come off of that tree that the hurricane took away from us, I was going to try to pot and plant another one off of it. I will be doing that as soon as some of those fall. Providing the squirrels don't get them all. They're bad about getting them all too. And now we're back around in my front yard. Feel good with that sub. I mean, I feel like it gives me lots of energy, you know, with the protein that comes from it. Now, I think the rotisserie chicken that I have not gotten yet, well, I've not gotten yet, doing the low fat, I've eaten them before. I think it's like going to be the best one for protein. I'm really glad that they have a rotisserie style chicken there. I think that's pretty fun. We've been doing some work out here. I'll show you real quick. We've been working on this pond here. We got some koi in there. I don't know if any of them's gonna surface, but this thing was all grown up with weeds. We bought us a weed torch. We torched it all down to the rocks. We think we're just gonna leave it the rocks. I think it looks better like that. Getting ready for the Halloween. We got some Halloween solar lights in there. And they lit up good last night. They just cheap Dollar Tree lights, but they did pretty good. Show you what the garden looks like. The taco garden. The tomatoes are gone now. They just quit functioning properly, so they're gone. But the peppers, man, the peppers are still growing like crazy. Look at all of those right there, man. And look at all of these ones. It produces so many, it's hard to eat them all, y'all. That's another kind of bell growing up through there. We won't be getting them much longer. We're starting to get cold snaps in the air. But yeah, we're working on some Halloween stuff here. We got Get some decorations going on. Check this out. Check this out. Got some lights up in here, some chains hanging, some eyeballs, some spider webs going on. Some spiders in the spider web. Look at that big old one there. That's a big one. That's a big one. Woo! All the pears are off of the pear trees that I showed y'all a few months ago. They're gone. But anyway, tell me what y'all think about this Subway diet thing. Y'all think it's going to be successful? If you don't think it's going to be successful, I aim to prove you wrong by the end of this month. That is for sure. I think it's the exact tool I need to move on in the low-fat space. I feel good. I feel real good about it. I like where it's going. Low-fat diet, you know, you got some pretty wholesome food, you know, as far as themselves go. You got a tomato and cucumber and stuff like that in there. How bad could it be, right? I mean, it's like 10 times better than other choices. I mean, it's definitely better than, you know, strawberry jam and candy and soda fasting, right? You know, 3 meals of sandwich a day, you know, and as long as they're healthy, you know, you got healthy options for them. You can do a lot worse for yourself, for sure. For sure. A little bit of Diet Pepsi there. All right, folks, I'm gonna get these 10,000 steps in. Woo. We're already over 8,000 now, 8,300. Just messing around talking to you guys. I wish I could keep the video going longer. Yeah, let me know if y'all stick around for the entire duration. I don't know. I mean, these videos can get long. I've already done the eating part for breakfast here. I'm still getting energy off of that, y'all. Still getting energy off of that 6 inches of sub. Man, I feel good. Got over 8,000 steps. I feel like I ain't got the first step in yet, man. I feel like I could go all day. If I didn't have to stop and run to town in a little while, I would. I'll get them 20,000 in. Back on my walking path, y'all. Back on my walking stretch. Uh-oh. Now that I've stopped, my watch has done an automatic walk detect. But, yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that. Man, y'all, I'm gone. Ooh, the energy, I'm telling you what. I'm full of it today. Somebody shooting, man. It's getting, oh yeah, it's September. It's deer season. Is it quiet time? I don't think it's time for guns. I think primitive weapons and bows first. Somebody might be practicing though. Let me get back on down this walking path out of the practice range. Hey, listen, you in the South, you in the country, you're gonna hear some guns. You're gonna hear some guns. Definitely this family right here believe in, you know, carrying some. Yeah, you're gonna hear some guns here. But hopefully we get some of that lean animal protein this year. I'll take you down there to the deer stand. Show you that soon. That'll be a walk for another day. We gotta get off in the woods for that one. Well, folks, I'm approaching 9,000. I'm 8,500. 8,500 or more right now. I'm approaching that 9,000. I'm gonna get it till I get that 10,000, and yeah, I'm loving this, man. It's great. Just great. It's great. I like this diet. I like this low-fat message. I love it. It's hard to mess with this one, isn't it? It's hard to mess with this one. Cholesterol free. No sugar added type of diet. Meaning, you know, no extra added sugar, right? We're not adding that sugar no more. People was hitting us hard for that. People was hitting us hard for that. They had a lot to say to me about it. But a channel, you know, whose host eats blueberry muffins and spaghetti and drinks Yoo-Hoos, you know, Yoo-Hoos is full of corn syrup, by the way. I guess you'll have to tend the corn syrup fields by yourself there, hun. With your Yoo-Hoos. Yoo-Hoos. And your grilled cheese and your spaghetti. Tell me down in the comments, do you think my diet is healthier than Yoo-Hoos, grilled cheese, spaghetti, blueberry muffins, that type of thing? I think my diet wins hands down, low fat, yep. I think it wins hands down. What do y'all think? All right, folks, that's all I got for this one. So until the next one, you folks have a good one.